So here we are, y'all. Episode 4 of the Braxton Family Values. I can wrap this joint up right here in about 5 minutes, okay? Okay, so we continue on with the conversation over at Tony's house where the girls are talking and Tamar is crying and she's saying, really how hurt she is that she lost the baby, she lost her baby girl, and that may have been the only egg that she had that was a girl. And so, we don't know all the particulars and all the dynamics behind that. But that really is sad. And she's talking about losing the show. This is how I feel about the situations. I feel like the sisters have no sympathy because I feel like the sisters felt like you should have lost the show. I feel like the sisters felt like, sometimes when you jealous, you don't want to see a person really do good. And I think that that's where the sisters are with it because they don't react to that. So Tamar, you can't really use that because they don't really react to it. They lions. They lioness. They all after a bone. They after success. They want the success that you have and all of that. And I hate to talk about the sisters like that, but it just is what it is. Everything is on the screen for us to see. And everything is on the screen for us to review. So, it just is what it is. So, anyway, before I go any further in this 5-minute review, okay. I just want to thank all of my subscribers for being here. This is a Braxton Family Value marathon that I am doing because I've been wanting to do these and I haven't done it. Earlier I had camera problems because I was just trying to. But anyway, if you like what you are seeing and you enjoying this marathon, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Again, I always have room for more nieces and nephews, and I really do appreciate all of you all. Yes, Auntie is looking a little different today. She's got, her Braxton hair on and all of that kind of good stuff. I usually sing during my videos, but because this is a marathon, I will not be singing. Well, I don't know. I might throw a little song in there, here and there. But anyway, let's go on forward with this review of the Braxton Family Values.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie, right? Having one, it just would be nice. 'Cause everybody needs a sweet old auntie, right? So welcome to Auntie's Advice.
Continue on in Toni Braxton's kitchen, and the sisters are talking, still trying to resolve everything, and then, Trina feeling, I guess, a little bit of guilt, starts crying and talking about how she doesn't know her sisters anymore, and yada, yada, yada. Really what it is they don't know you anymore. You've kept a lot of stuff from your sisters. We talk about that at the end of this 5-minute review because I'm going to definitely try to make this like a 5 minutes. And so, they thinking everything is fine. They clean, clean, clean. They cheers each other. And at the back side of it, Tracy says, I'm still in my feelings with Tamar about what she said. Get over it already, Tracy. You auto-tuned your song. That's what you in your feelings about. Who auto-tunes other than T-Pain? Okay? The king of auto-tunes. Again, like I said, you're a Braxton, so you're supposed to be able to sing. But you ain't got your stuff together, girl. Bye. Sit down. This is my thing. If that was my sister, she couldn't come back to me again. It would be almost like double jeopardy. You can't try the same case twice. I want to hear nothing my sister had to say because we didn't already put this buried this, and now all of a sudden you bringing this back up again when you had ample opportunity to talk about it. Not so, sweetie, not so. So we see Tamar, talking to her mom and really wanting to share with the mom about the IVF and about losing the baby and everything. And then she says, I got a guest that's coming. I made lamb chops. And guess who the guest is? Yup, it's Michael Braxton. And he comes in and everything. And Miss Evelyn is feeling some kind of way. Okay, again, I ain't going to be disrespectful and talk about nobody's mother and father, but what I'm saying is to Miss Evelyn is get over yourself, boo. Trust and believe, you don't nobody wants to be divorced and nobody wants to be cheated on. I absolutely and totally understand that. But 16 years later, I would hope that if I was cheated on, that it would not be such a sore subject to me, and that I would not be walking around with hatred and all that. Because guess what? At the end of the day, you cut your own blessings on. You, Miss Evelyn, you are taking poison and expecting Michael to die. And he's not going to die from the poison, boo. You are. So what the best thing for you to do for yourself and for your own health and welfare, and for the health and welfare of your daughters, when you go to them and seek and they seeking advice from you, is to get over it. It's been 16 years already. I don't understand how somebody stays in that place, and then you wonder why you have health issues and all of that kind of stuff. It's because you are wrapped up and clothed in bitterness and anger and hatred towards somebody, and he done moved on with his life, and I don't blame him. Michael, congratulations to you, because if I had to live with a grudge holder like Evelyn, ain't no way come in and have a conversation with Tamar, and he talks about her being on the TD Jakes show, and Tamar immediately thinks about her sisters, and that, you know, the relationship is back together and everything. She's so naive when it comes down to her sisters. She so much wants to have that fun, loving relationship with her sisters, and she just doesn't even realize that those days are over, that her sisters have developed a jealousy towards her that's just unstoppable. As long as she's successful and as long as her husband is successful, she will never be able to have that bond with her sisters again. It's a sad state of affairs. But anyway, you know, she tells Vince she wants to have them all go on TD Jakes show together. Tamar, thank you for thinking about your sisters. We see Toni having a conversation with her dad since he's in town, and she's talking about Birdman and her dating him. And, you know, of course, Birdman brought her a truck and all of that kind of stuff, and they seem to have a good relationship. You can tell by the way Toni's face is lighting up that she's really in love with this guy. And I think, you know, a lot of times when you're in love with somebody or it's a new love, you try to deny, but it's so cute. But anyway, she talks to her dad about it, and the dad wants to meet him, and she kind of drills to her dad on, you know, how he should act and everything. And it's cute. I miss my dad. You know, I will never have that opportunity with him. And so it just made my heart feel just like really happy. So, of course, you know, they go on and they, you know, meet at the restaurant and stuff. And Toni doesn't tell Birdman that the father is going to be there and he's going to be meeting the family. So he comes in with his shirt all buttoned, you know, unbuttoned all the way down to his damn belly button and everything. I mean, you know, he's a very unattractive guy to me, and I think he's unattractive because of his tattoos and all of that stuff that's all over him. But, you know, to each his own. Toni really seems to like him. They tease her and all of that kind of stuff. I thought that was just like kind of like a cute episode. So we see Toni trying to have that one more conversation with Tracy's phony ass. And Tracy acts like, you know, everything cool in the game. I don't know what her reasoning is behind it. Just say what you gotta say. Say what you gotta say already. And then we see Mom Braxton meet with Dad Braxton and all of that kind of stuff. And, you know, she's mentioning and talking about Tamar behind her back. That's a first. So to wrap this episode up, you know, when Evelyn and the dad are sitting there talking and everything, the dad asks her opinion about Tamar and Vince, and he says that, you know, sometimes people have babies to keep the relationship together. It could there absolutely be trouble in paradise? Seems like the parents think so. And the dad, you know, talks about not seeing any intimacy in their relationship. Okay, and so I hope that picture was worth 1,000 words. Wait a minute. Okay. And so, you know, to close, you know, we see them talking about, let me think, y'all. going on the TD Jakes show. And, you know, they kind of intimidated by TD Jakes. I would be too. If my life was all jacked up the way it is was. You know, TD Jakes basically told them that they were an embarrassment. Okay, so come on, y'all. Let's go to the next episode. Marathon, marathon.